Ready, set, go.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yeah.
What are your goals as a feminist?
I think maybe like educate, not like dogmatically, but maybe just kind of share with friends who maybe don't know that much about certain situations. Maybe also kind of demonstrate by example. Are you mad?
No.
Okay. Yeah, not like huge goals, just like those kinds of goals.
Okay. What is it about feminism that you value today?
I think it's pretty individualistic at this point. I feel like it's gotten really, the sense of the united movement has sort of dissipated, and it's like really, each man for herself, and each woman. But so it's kind of neat because there's like kind of these new possibilities. Feminists in medicine, feminists in yoga, feminists in those are the only things I'm interested in. So, but yeah, that maybe.
Okay. How do you see new media shaping feminism in the past 5 years? New media being like television shows, Facebook, anything.
Okay. Yeah, Facebook is interesting. Influencing it maybe like, not necessarily in a positive or negative way, but there's, I think, probably reactions to it and whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think in pictures in general, like photography in general, set a tone for like the standard. You can capture the moment that's like forever. I don't know. It's a mostly image thing with feminism. I don't really know that context.
Okay. Susan Douglas wrote an article that we read, and she posits 2 female archetypes or 2 female characters in media. One is the economically successful, and the other is the hyper-feminine or hyper-girly. Do you see this dichotomy playing out in real life at all?
Yeah, I definitely know people on both ends of the spectrum and kind of in between. I don't know that those are the only 2 like polar opposites, but I feel like those are real like traits for sure.
Have you ever watched shows on MTV like Jersey Shore, The Real World?
Teen Mom. I haven't watched those ones.
Okay. Well,
I think The Real World.
Just any MTV.
Yeah.
What were your reactions and motivations for watching them?
Yeah. I think motivation was sort of like silly. Let's watch this. It's kind of a self-indulgent thing, like it's not like a documentary. But yeah, they like almost always involve alcohol, at least, or bar scenes or going out. I think in The Real World, I haven't watched like an episode, but it just cracks me up because I don't think that's really the real world, because like the bar and the hot tub, and then there's the group living forever but nobody works. I don't know. But in terms of feminism, yeah, it's kind of gross. I don't know. I don't think I like those.
Do you think your own feminist sensibilities were affected by the shows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I watch them enough to, like... No, but yeah, probably. It makes you, like, conscious of what you must look like, what I must look like, on weekends or, like, going out and stuff. It makes you see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think feminist goals are accomplished today?
Yeah, I think maybe in certain arenas, for sure. Like, there's been success in that we're finally at, like, a level playing field. But I think definitely there's still places where there's huge problems and, like, disparities. And I think college campuses, for being as liberal as they are, this is kind of like a real world scene. So, but yeah, I think, pros and cons are happening.
What do you think about prominent political figures like Sarah Palin and Hillary Clinton? Do you think they are adding to or detracting from feminist goals?
I I don't know, I think probably overall they're adding to it. I think nobody seems to be a fan of Sarah Palin, but she's doing, something that's not silent, and I think that that's something, and it's not a statement that's, it's not about alcohol and showing her body or whatever. It seems to be a little bit more, like she's at least trying to be intellectual. I can appreciate that. I don't know, and I think that whether or not they're provoking, like, good or bad ideals or whatever, it's going to stimulate some sort of reaction and get people thinking, so that's good.
Okay, great, thanks.